Hey, what's going on, everybody? I thought I'd make a little video and ask you guys a question. It's January 4th today. I started making some New Year's resolutions, and I don't totally get into the New Year's resolution, but I'm also a person that's constantly setting goals of various types for myself. So it's kind of a good time to do it. So a lot of my resolutions or goals right now have to do with writing, which is good and makes sense. Um, I want to start writing more fiction. That's a big one for me. I do a lot of creative nonfiction, which is just me talking about my life, and that's fine and dandy. But I'm a little bit tired of talking about myself, So I want to come up with some new characters and some new. I want to get my imagination turned on. I feel like I haven't written anything good in like years. You know what I mean? I want to like come up with something brand new, something creative. So the problem is I have way too many ideas and I can't decide which one to pick. And then I saw that Patreon has this poll that you can set a poll in here, and so I thought, well, I'm just gonna ask my subscribers because I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna write a few words every month and release it as a zine. So once a month you'll get a zine, and at the end of the year maybe then I'll put it out as like a book. But the individual ones I'm not gonna sell them in stores or put them on Etsy. It'll just be for my Patreon subscribers. Give you guys a little something bonus, a little extra. Because I appreciate you guys, and I'll use you as my motivation to get my creativity going. So, anyway, here's my three ideas. Tell me what you think of these. Uh, first idea number one: driver. The story of a young Latino man who drives a shuttle bus for an old folks home. He has tattoos and a criminal record, but is charming in his own ways and very good with the elderly customers, all of whom have hilarious secret lives. Comedy. The Pigeon Fellas. Two men from Texas. Nelson is a big man with a big mouth but sharp as a tack. Russell is short and quiet and not so sharp. One or possibly both are gay. They trap pigeons for a living, then sell them to hunters for live target practice. A little bit racist, maybe a lot racist by degrees, and involved in some bad things. Dark drama. And then third idea, as high as you can. A young girl living in Chicago, a barista, a graffiti artist, always the life of the party. Charming doesn't begin to describe it. Everyone is in love with this strong young lady. What does a douchebag day trader have to do to get her attention? Because he'll try anything. Romance. So those are the three ideas. Very different ideas. Driver would be a comedy. Just an idea I've had. I saw a shuttle bus leaving an assisted living one time, and I got to thinking about all the people getting on the bus, and I was thinking about the person driving the bus and what kind of person is driving the bus. Do they like the old people? Do they not like the old people? Or is it an elderly person driving the bus? Is a young gangbanger dude straight out of prison driving the bus? I think there's a lot of potential for comedy there in the different types of lives. The Pigeon Fellas. It's an idea. I won't say where I got the idea, but it's an idea that I've had about two guys that are out there in Texas doing some not so good things. Very much walking the line. Are they good people or bad people? This one would not be a comedy. This would be like a drama. Probably scary at times. Tense, nerve-wracking. Maybe sad at times. Probably a little bit of comedy in there, but for the most part, like a Breaking Bad, Ozark kind of like story. And then as high as you can, that would be sort of like a romantic comedy. That's an idea I've had for a while, kind of based on a true story. Someone I knew in Chicago 10 or 15 years ago, who wasn't a graffiti artist, but she was an artist and she was a punk rocker and she was beautiful. Everyone, including myself, was in love with her, and so it's one thing when like punk rockers and a dude in a band and stuff are trying to hit on her, but she would also get like flirted with and hit on by like these, like Chicago has a lot of like working like suit and tie kind of like people, you know what I mean? There's like the New York Stock Exchange, and then there's the Chicago Mercantiles, like the next biggest like stock trading place in the United States. And so Chicago has a lot of like, you know what I mean, dudes that would hit on her that were not artists, that had no idea what made her click, but they were like trying to find out, and it wasn't money, because they would offer her all kinds of, I could buy you this and I could take you there, and she was like, I don't give a fuck, I don't care, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's an idea I've had for a while about a flirtatious back and forth between two people who are totally different. That's it. Let me know what you think. If you don't want to do the poll, or if you're just watching this on YouTube and you're not on my Patreon, feel free to text me or email me or comment. And whatever gets the most votes, I'm going to start writing next week and just see where my brain takes it. Thank you so much. Bye.